Hello there, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome as well. So today I'm bringing you a very random video. Well, it's not random, but it's just for you guys to like get to know me better. So something most people don't know about me. Yes, what is that? But that's exactly what I want to talk about today. And I'm gonna make this quick and short and easy, and I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's nothing crazy, honestly, and then why I decided to do that or whatever, why I became that way or whatever, the story behind it, basically. I'm gonna tell you the story behind it. So one thing that most people don't know about me, drum roll, is that I am a minimalist. So I don't know if you guys have heard about minimalism, but it has the word minimal in it. So like for me, my understanding of it is like living with the bare minimum. I'm a minimalist with my clothes and my shoes, basically. Other things, I kind of like declutter. I hate clutter, so I kind of declutter things so I don't have a lot of things like material things. But it started off with clothes and then went down to shoes, and so I started calling myself a minimalist. And so the story behind this, if you guys are interested, it happened when I studied abroad in 2017. Wow, that was 2 years ago. So summer, it was July, I went to Argentina for 3 weeks. Oh, I miss Mendoza. I was in Mendoza, and then I went to, after that 3 weeks, I went to Viña del Mar. Spanish people, V, they say B, so something like Viña, but like it's Viña, but then it's Viña. I don't know, whatever. If you speak Spanish, you know what I'm talking about. But I lived in Viña del Mar in Chile, so that's all like South America, and Chile and Argentina, they share borders and stuff. And so my time there, I had to take classes. Obviously I did a lot of traveling abroad, and I took classes as well because I had to get credits and bring it back to my current university. And so one of the classes that I took, I really liked the professor. I can't remember her name, but like she's a she, basically. She's so smart and so humble and about people for some reason. Like even with the way she talked, and she's very well educated. Like she spoke Spanish, she spoke English, she's traveled the world, she's done a lot of great things, and I feel like she's just tired and retiring and she wants to sit back and be a professor. She's amazing. I loved her. She really inspired me, and because of her, I'm a minimalist today, you know. But anyways, long story short, we had to do a project for her class, and so it was kind of like a social project and do a presentation and all of that. And so like I went to Chile, like I think December 2016 for a week. Yes, so I did something we call in my university called sophomore international experience. I went to Chile for a week, and then Argentina, but I wasn't in Mendoza, I was in Buenos Aires for a week as well. And so I stayed there, and I was like, I loved it. I went to Viña del Mar to visit. I was in Santiago. I went to Valparaiso as well, and it was just beautiful. I was like, oh my God. And so when it came to studying abroad, I was like, oh, I've been here before, so I might as well just like, you know, just come back and study abroad. So I studied abroad in Chile, and I realized I didn't really know much about the country, you know. But our project personally was about, we were dealing with like poverty in Chile. And I learned so much, especially about Valparaiso. Valpo is like a city or a small town on a hill, and is known for its graffiti. So graffiti is like paintings on the wall, or like on walls and buildings and stuff, and it looks so cool. And I remember when I went there the first time, I was just walking around taking pictures, like doing like basically what tourists like do. They come to your town, take pictures, and peace out, like we're out of here. Then coming back and living there for like 4 months, I learned so much about Valpo and like how wealthy Valparaiso used to be with like the shipping and stuff, until they built the canal. What is it? The Panama Canal. And then it took business from Chile to Panama, Central America. And so Valparaiso went from being this rich city to being this poverty-stricken city. Like when I went there the first time, I didn't think about the people that lived on the hills, But then that class made me realize, in another film class that we watched a movie about Valparaiso. I don't remember what the I feel like the title is just Valparaiso. It's in Spanish. You guys can look it up and watch it. It was very touching and like eye-opening. It's about the history, and it's about a family in Valpo and how their struggles, honestly, and how like scary Valpo can be. They always tell you don't be in Valpo at night. I personally don't mind, but like being a black girl in Chile, like you stand out. I had long braids too, so like you stand out, so like try to avoid things like that. But anyways, after that project, it really got me thinking about life. And I remember researching about poverty in Chile and how the government is trying to fight obesity. And so I was like, how is obesity related to poverty? Like, it doesn't work. I'm giving you guys a backstory. But then I was like, and then I learned that so apparently poor people tend to be obese because they can't afford healthy meals, because healthy meals are more expensive. So they will rather buy cheaper or inexpensive unhealthy meals, because healthy ones are expensive, like fruits and vegetables are expensive, and then like French fries and pizza and all those like junk food, they're very inexpensive. So they would rather fill their stomachs and be full with the little money they have than spend a little money on fruit and vegetables, which sometimes doesn't even fill you up, if you know what I mean. And so I was like, wow, it's crazy how like if you're poor, then you're dealing with obesity, and then that comes with health issues, and there's not good health insurance. I remember we went back and forth. I was working with like I think 2 other people on this project, or maybe 3 other people. There was either 3 of us or 4 of us. I can't remember. I remember 2 girls vividly that I worked with. One was from Germany and one is from the US. This was very eye-opening to me. And so I remember one time I was just it got me thinking, basically. I remember one time I went home from school or something, and then I went and looked at my suitcase, and I realized I brought, so like in Chile, like with the study abroad program came an internship, so I brought so many clothes. Like I remember I got to the airport, my bag was full, and I had to take stuff out and like give stuff to my friend Fiona to take home. My brother Kayla was there. It was just crazy. And then I came to Chile, and then I didn't even wear some of the clothes. Like more than half of my clothes I didn't wear. And so that was a reality check for me. I was like, wow, what am I doing with my life? Like why am I gonna have stuff that I don't need just sitting there, you know? Like it's just like junk. Like it's just sitting there doing nothing. And then I thought to myself, I was like, whoa, there are families, like this is why we have thrift stores and like donation centers where you can take clothes. There are families that will rather buy your clothes for like cheap, like for $5 because it's cheaper or it's been worn, and then they can wear it and use it for something good. But then here I am having all these clothes just sitting in my closet and I'm not wearing them, when I could give it out and somebody could wear it and make good use of it, somebody who actually needs it. And so that really shook me. I was like, wow. And so I decided that any outfit, any dress, any shirt, any pants, any skirt that I don't wear, pants means trousers for all my Ghanaian people, but anything that I do not wear frequently, that is just sitting in my closet, that I'm waiting someday to wear, that I know I'll never wear. And I know you have clothes in your closet like that, clothes that you don't even know you have. I'm just gonna give it out and donate it. And so I started a donation thing, and I remember texting all the students that were studying abroad with me. I made like a flyer banner thing that for donations, and I did it with one of the girls that I met in Chile, who's also from the US. And so I took more than half of my clothes. I was like, I don't need this, and I donated all of them. And people also didn't need stuff, so people also donated clothes. And I remember, and shoes and things. I remember Jasnor donated her rain boots that she didn't need. I donated my sneakers because I was like, I don't need these sneakers anymore, I'm gonna get a new one. It's just stuff, basically stuff. We donated that, and we gave it to a local church that was gonna distribute it to the poor, and that was very refreshing. And like, anyways, but this is why I decided to be a minimalist. So I remember coming back to the US, I went through my closet. Anything that I don't wear or anything that sits in my closet that I'm like dreaming of one day I'm gonna wear it, no. I'm like, if I don't need it now, buy. If I need it, I'll go buy another one. But right now, somebody is sitting somewhere who needs my stuff to go wear to a presentation because they can't afford more expensive stuff. So they would rather go to a thrift store and buy a cheaper one and wear somewhere that they need. I don't know. But anyway, this was a life-changing moment for me. So I decided to strip all the nonsense in my life. Honestly, for me, it was a cleanse. Yeah, for me, it was a cleanse. So I did that and I haven't gone back, and I don't regret it. And like, all my winter clothes, like being in the US, you need winter clothes, you need summer clothes, and like for spring and fall, they overlap. You just layer up. But all my clothes are like, they fit in one closet. All my winter stuff, all my summer stuff. I feel like I have more winter stuff than summer. But anyways, and my business stuff for clothes and internships, they all fit in one closet. Like, I remember I have one pair of dark jeans, one pair of like ripped jeans, one pair of black jeans, one pair of white. Like, I don't need multiple, you know. I feel like one is good enough for me. I have one pair of sneakers that I wear. Boots, I have two. I have this, and then I have another kind like that, and that's it. Those are the only boots I have. And then I have my rain boots, which is this, and I also use this as my snow boots as well. And honestly, it was a good thing that I did, a personal thing that I did. And I encourage you guys, if you have maybe not clothes, but like just to strip away things that you feel like it's just taking up space in your life, like do a cleanse and like let it all go. And like, I don't know, I felt so light and free after I did that. But that's it, guys. That's it for the video. And that's something that most people don't know about me, is that I'm a minimalist. And honestly, there's a bunch of controversial videos about minimalism. I define it my own way. You can define it your own way. It doesn't have to be. Some people define minimalism like, oh, I have one pair of pants, two shirts, this, that. Whatever you want to be minimal with, if it's spending, if it's, I don't know, whatever you want to be minimal with, go for it. If it's eating food, you want to cut down on it, go for it. But I encourage you to like just do a cleanse and like let things off so that you feel light and spacious. But I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in to my video, and I'll see you all next week. Comment below if you're gonna do this, or you know somebody who's a minimalist. But now you know, when you see me, you're gonna find out, you're gonna know that I'm a minimalist. I like you, I love you all, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.